恐竜戦隊 Zyuranger!
Hey guys, and welcome to the 13th episode of my Kyoryu Sentai Zyuranger reviews. This one being episode 13, as I just said, Fire, the Golden Arrow, where May is going to have to pull something out of the bag after she's poisoned in order to stop Dora-ladon. The episode opens with a group of kids approaching May and asking her to play hide and seek. As she loses the rock, paper, scissors, she has to find them. A rabbit approaches her and offers her an apple for women's beauty and health. But as she starts eating it, the rabbit is revealed to be Totopat. Nearby, a lizard monster fires an arrow and the kids start growing trees out of their heads. The rangers find them and realise the trees are making the kids grow old. The monster, revealed as Dora-ladon, is about to shoot at another group of kids when he is attacked by Geki and the other rangers. May is about to shoot him with her own bow, but her sight goes fuzzy. The golems attack and Ladon tells them to focus on May. While the others fight Dora-ladon, May stands on her own against the golems, shooting them with her bow. And returning to the others, she tries to shoot Dora-ladon, but again her vision goes fuzzy, and as the monster disappears, May collapses. Watching from the moon, Bandora says without May's arrow, Ladon can do what he wants. It turns out Bandora was the one to poison the apple, and now she wants to plant the apple seeds on all the children's heads. The apples will keep growing until they consume the children, and then she will gain eternal youth, eating the apples herself. Back at the temple, the rangers try to revive May as Baza gives her medicine. Baza states May was targeted because her arrow carries the power of her tribe's hero, Lithianthius. Apparently, there was once a golden apple tree that granted youth and longevity. But Ladon took the tree, but was killed by the arrow shot by the hero. Baza's medicine is keeping May alive, but it's up to her to overcome the curse or die. In May's dream, she is alone in a barren area surrounded by statues that start shooting arrows at her. She keeps dodging them as she runs, followed by explosions and an earthquake knocking her off a cliff. As she falls into a fiery pit, she manages to cling to the rock wall, stopping her descent. At the hospital, the rangers are seeing the effects of the apple trees growing on the children, vowing to do their best and avenge May. In May's hallucination, she is falling closer to the fiery pit, as Baza prays to the guardian beasts to protect May. In her hallucination, May is suddenly lifted to safety by some butterflies, before they fall back into the flames themselves. Back in the real world, Dora-ladon is spreading his seed to more children as Bandora watches on. The remaining rangers transform and attack Dora-ladon, trying to shoot his apple with their ranger guns, but with no effect. May's arrow is the only thing that can destroy it. As Dora-ladon roars, and the children in the hospital turn to apples. In her dream, May can hear the cries for help of the children. The other rangers end up tied up by Dora-ladon's vines, but keep trying to fight the best they can. May summons her strength and dives into the fiery pit, while the other rangers are being tormented by Dora-ladon, who is about to shoot them with his arrow, when it's suddenly broken. May has returned. Transforming into Terra Ranger, she single-handedly fights off the golems before freeing the others of the vines. Firing at Dora-ladon, she destroys his golden apple, severely weakening him. The rangers form the Howling Cannon and destroy Dora-ladon. A furious Bandora berates her minions, while on Earth, May's young friends all run up, happy to see her, as Dan says he has apples from Barz's friend. May is reluctant to eat, but Geki tells her there is no poison in it, as he takes a large bite. May starts to eat her apple as the episode ends, with Dan pretending to have apple breasts. Okay, so that was Fire the Golden Arrow, and I gotta say it's nice to see May getting to be the focus of this. Obviously we had with Papa's a Vampire, we had Dan being the focus. With the episodes 5 and 6, obviously it was Geki, and I don't really think we've had any of the others as a focus, so May sort of became the focus while also being taken out of the equation, which I think was quite a nice little sort of thing. You know, it was a May episode, but May was poisoned and unable to take part, but also, you know, we had a dreamland and all the rest of it, so she had to overcome the whole poison, dark spell and all the rest of it. So I think that was like good for May. It showed May's strength of character, and also it showed that these power weapons that they've got, they have more of a history than we may have otherwise realized, because yes, I mean, May's weapon is like that, the weapon of a legendary hero from her village, so that must have been before the Rangers' time, but you know, it had to have happened, and then this weapon somehow end up on the Isle of Despair with all the other legendary weapons. So yeah, it gives history to it. So we've got a bit of May focus, we've got May character development, sort of. We've got weapon history going on, and of course Dora I mean, Dora is such an iconic Power Rangers villain as Snizzard that he was one of the two, along with Dora Minotaur, or just the Minotaur for Power Rangers, that, yeah, they were reused in the special Once and Always a Ranger, or Power Rangers Once and Always, whatever the title was. So yeah, another iconic one. Obviously, last time on Papa's a Vampire, we had I Guy. So yeah, I mean, I grew up on Power Rangers, don't get me wrong. I enjoy Sentai a lot more now as an adult than I do Power Rangers. I mean, you know, don't kill them, don't kill me or anything, but you know, I tried watching what was it? Power Rangers Dino Fury while I was watching View Solga. And View Solga I was loving. But Dino Fury, I just couldn't get through it. And when I say I couldn't get through it, I mean, I couldn't even get through the first episode. Cosmic Fury I watched more of. And I'd literally just finished watching, like, its Sentai version. But, yeah, Dino Fury, no, I couldn't get into that. Yeah, more thoughts on this. I mean, it was great seeing Dora Ladon. The old age makeup for the kids was a little bit, yeah. I suppose when it's little kids, there's only so much you can do making them look old. The whole apple tree growing out of them, bit strange considering Bandora was going to eat the giant apples for eternal youth. So, nice reason for it being apples, not just Snow White's and like copying or anything. But yeah, it was definitely something different with the whole I'm going to eat the apples and be young forever. So yeah, it was definitely different, and I kind of liked that. Um, I think Dorlaydon's an enemy with the bow. We've seen a few of the enemies have weapons, such as Minotaur, I think, had an axe and a shield. II Guy didn't have anything. The Cockatrice had scissors. So we get a mix of like weapons, no weapons, weapons, no weapons. So yeah, it's sort of it's a mixed bag going on there, really, isn't it? But yeah. Overall, I'd say it was a good episode. I'm looking forward to the next one, Become Small, partly because that has an absolute, like, one of the most famous Power Rangers mistakes, like, in terms of, like, what you see on screen, happened in the Power Rangers episode that was taken from Become Small. But we'll get into that next time. I do also want to say, if you are enjoying what you're seeing here, please don't forget to leave a like and hit that subscribe button. So it lets me know I'm doing something right here. And also, for anyone who does like the stuff behind me, I am looking at potentially doing some toy reviews. I'm going to be throwing together at some point soon a sort of a concept video, just like a little trailer saying, toy reviews coming soon. I'll have a few of these guys in, and when I get the time in between doing these videos and the silly little like Super Sentai intro with the Power Rangers theme tune music over the top videos I've been doing as well, because they seem to be pretty popular. I'm getting a fair few views on them, so as long as people like them, I'll probably work my way through all the different Power Rangers theme tunes. But yeah, so until next time, guys, like I say, leave that like, hit that subscribe button, and let me know that I'm doing at least something good. And I will see you next time for episode 14, Become Small. Bye.